What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on TTOO stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how and why this asset lost about 70% of its value in a matter of just 2 sessions. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what news was the reason of this harsh sell-off. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point when this asset started to gain some momentum and it was retested. It was retesting the range of resistance that I marked previously. And I've told you that before their earnings report, if the price action goes higher, then right before this report, this asset should see much lower price action. And vice versa, if before the earnings report the price goes lower, then right before the earnings report, this asset should have a trend reversal to the upside. And as you can see, right after I made my previous video, this asset broke this range of resistance and it hit the range of about $32.2 mark. And guys, these numbers are the post-reverse stock split numbers, and you have to know and you have to keep in mind this information. On top of that, it reached a double top pattern, and right here we have the lower momentum on according to RSI. As you can see, we have higher lows on RSI with the same double top pattern at the time right before the earnings report. And definitely this quite harsh sell-off was the result of earnings report, and I've told you that if this asset will have this type of price action, it will land at the range of about, for now it is the range of about $8.3 mark. And if I make this bar longer, as you can see, we hit exactly this range. And I have to say that my win rate on TTOO is more than 90%. This is one of my videos where I explained its price action, and this was the points where I made my previous videos. And I made more than 90% win rate on this asset. You can see it on the title of this video. The only point where I missed was this one. I was anticipating the movement to the downside, but I've told you to stay aside of any trades. And despite this prediction, it went higher, and you didn't lose any money because I've told you to stay aside. This was not a 100% confirmed sign. So, and let's start with the news. What was the reason of this movement? You can see that they have disclosed their earnings report, and this earnings report, on the one hand, they beat on earnings, expectations on earnings, but they missed by a lot expectations on revenue. And on top of that, they made a reverse stock split for 1 to 100. And this was made in order to stay in line with the Nasdaq listing rules that every asset should be tradable above $1 threshold. And it didn't help this asset to stay above crucial levels, and it broke it, and for now we are hovering again at this level. So let me show you some recent news. We are on Motley Fool, and this article was published on October 13th, and it's titled "Why Shares of T2 Biosystems Are Falling Friday." And the key bullets are following. T2 Biosystems makes medical diagnostics testing equipment. The company reported a likely 60% in revenue in the preliminary third quarter earnings report. T2 Biosystems also did a negative stock split to be able to remain trading on the Nasdaq. And their earnings report wasn't so impressive. And guys, you have to be very cautious with this type of asset and assets, because I made a lot of due diligence on this asset back in the days at the very beginning of when I started to cover this stock, and I've told you that fundamentally this asset is not so strong, and you have to be very cautious with any position on TTOO. And basically the entire price action proved my words. It didn't break any swing highs in order to hit higher targets, despite even the good news of FDA approval at this very point of one of their products. And I have to say that if you take a look on the list of their institutional investors, and I've showed you this several times, you can see that this spring all of them got rid of their position. On top of that, one of their major shareholders also closed entirely their position in this company. And on top of that, you can see these events for the C-level executives. And it is the sure stock-based compensation, and it is also a dilutive event. And guys, why this asset is still so popular among the retail community? First of all, let me show you that it is on the most active list on the StockTwits.com website. As you can see, for now, it is on the second place. And if you try to find this stock on YouTube search results, you can see that there is a lot of YouTubers cover this stock basically on a daily basis, and that is why this asset is quite popular among retail community. But guys, let's be honest, how many of you made your own due diligence on these type of assets? I bet not so many. And just ask yourself one simple question: who is responsible for your money? Definitely it is you. You and only you is responsible for your money, and that is why you have to do your own due diligence, and you shouldn't rely on any YouTubers, even myself, in the process of making decisions, making financial decisions. And what should we expect next from the technical standpoint? Let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, on the one hand, we have some kind of bullish divergence on an hourly time frame, and we have higher lows on RSI, but this is not the best structure of these higher lows, and we have lower lows on the price action. If we switch to, let's say, 4 hours time frame, we don't have any signs of bullish divergence yet. And definitely daily time frames also doesn't show us this bullish divergence. We can see only small bounce on upcoming at the very beginning of upcoming week for this asset, and then unfortunately I don't see any type of recovery for this asset, neither from fundamental standpoint nor from the technical analysis as well. That is why, if you want to enter your long position with this asset, be extremely cautious and do your own due diligence. I think this asset will break its previous swing lows and it will go lower, but this movement will be after some kind of bounce to the upside, and then we will have another, at least one more leg to the downside. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get it